since COVID, America printed more money in the last few years than they have in the history of our country. Real estate investing has many benefits. Do you know what benefits you're taking advantage of and which ones you're leaving behind? Because if you can focus on certain benefits, they can greatly impact your ability to increase your net worth and get financial independence, to live the life that you want to get. So today on this episode, we're going to talk about all of the benefits of real estate investing, what it looks like, and why it is one of the primary tools for you and for me to increase our financial wealth, to increase our ability to leave a legacy for our family today on Forge to Win. Guys, my name is Ronald Walker. I'm your host today, and we are on a mission to educate 100,000 real estate investors. We just launched our Inner Forge, which is a resource center that has trainings and courses and resources so you can get started in investing today, whether that's actively looking to wholesale, flip, or get into any type of active income, or if you're trying to build passive income and find the deals that you can create cash flows of $300, $400, $500 a month, or are you looking to get into completely passive income like lending money? All of that is in the Inner Forge. Go check it out at ronaldwalker.com or hit the link below. And guys, subscribe to the channel for me. Hit that like button and be notified of more content just like this so you can change the direction of your future by investing in real estate, by learning the strategies that those who are succeeding are implementing in today's market. So guys, I want to jump right into the benefits of investing in real estate. And at the end, I'm going to actually share one of the chief ways you can make sure you are maximizing your income, the thing that actually impacts the community, that impacts all of the people around you and gives you the most significance, because I believe that real estate can give you significance. It can make you feel like a contributor. And you know what? We're all trying to do things that makes us happier, that makes us feel like we are contributing to society. And I'm going to share that thing at the end and how you as a real estate investor can impact your communities, can impact your families, and change your lives. So what is the first benefit to investing in real estate? Guys, it's owning your own business. It's putting your future in your own hands. It's creating this mechanism that allows you to have control. You see, a lot of us feel when we're working at day jobs that we are not in control, that we're stuck in the matrix, right? We're like a mouse in the cage going on that wheel over and over and over again. We're in the rat race, as Robert Kiyosaki has told us in Rich Dad, Poor Dad. We are not in control of our destiny. We are not the captain of our own fate. We are working for someone else's benefit and not our own. And so the first benefit of jumping into real estate is you being able to own your own business, of putting the reins back in your own hands and taking ownership. And by taking ownership, you can change the direction that you're going. You can change the trajectory of your life by owning your own business. Number two, and this is one of my absolute favorites, is your ability to capture appreciation. You see, if you're investing in real estate and you buy a home and then that home is worth more money 2 years later, you get to capture that appreciation, all right? You can buy it, and then over time, as values go up, you get to capture that money and you can liquidate it. You can do whatever you want with it, but it as your ability to buy something today and be able to know that in the future you make more money. Imagine right now, if you will, if in 2017, you would have bought, I don't know, 5 houses. Think of the appreciation that happened in your property or in someone you know's property or in your uncle's properties that they bought in 2017 to now. What if you bought 5? And what if all 5 of those on average went up $50,000? You see, that is the power of appreciation, is you get to benefit from the increase in price and the appreciation of the area. Imagine if you went back to 2010 after the economy crashed and you bought 15 houses at $25,000 or $30,000. Where would you be today? What would those be today? Go back and look and do the research. That is the power of appreciation. And that is one of the main reasons people get into real estate, is they know that what they buy today will be worth significantly more. I'm talking $50,000, $75,000, $150,000 more than what they bought it for. So that is benefit number 2 of real estate. Benefit number 3 is while you're getting that appreciation, right? As you're riding this wave and you're constantly going up, you get to be paid during that time. You don't just have to wait, right? You have multiple ways of making money per property. You get paid on a reoccurring basis. You can have that cash flow coming in. That could be $300 a month. That could be $500 a month. You see, when I built my first portfolio of owner finance notes, we built that portfolio to 120 something homes. At 120 homes, we had cash flow coming in every single month. And that cash flow allowed us to take that money. Now, we weren't taking it personally to pay for ourselves. We were taking that money and using it to buy more real estate to gradually increase that portfolio. But that cash flow gave us resources. It gave us comfort. It gave us the ability to pay not only for our families, but to be able to impact our business and gradually get that money coming in as revenue rather than just waiting on that appreciation long term. So you have a short-term benefit and you have a long-term benefit. The next thing is it is a massive hedge against inflation. You know, I was just the other day, I was sitting down with a couple friends in my living room and we were talking about the cost of milk, right? How the cost of milk has gone up, how the cost of our groceries has gradually creeped up since COVID hit, right? Why? Because since COVID, America printed more money in the last few years than they have in the history of our country. So that means goods go up. That means prices go up. That means everything goes up. Well, guess what? Money flows through the economy to certain people, right? It flows into certain areas. Well, one of the ways and one of the directions it goes is as prices go up, the people who own assets, their assets go up. And so you don't have to necessarily worry about that inflationary price because the rents go up. As you increase your rents, your property value goes up. All of that is a hedge against the inflation. And if you owned properties through the period of COVID, you will see the increase in your value and how that was a hedge against inflation. Yes, your food bill might have gone up. Yes, your gas bill might have gone up. All of those things are true, but it's offset by the fact that you had 5 or 6 or 7 investment properties that their values went up. Think of the contrast between your daily living and the values of the assets that have gone up. And if you had those assets, it would have been a massive hedge against inflation. And that is one of the benefits of jumping in and understanding how to allocate your money into real estate in a way that hedges inflation, rides appreciation, and gets cash flow while you own the property over time. The next thing this is the reason why I got into it, and I didn't know this at first. I thought you had to have $30,000 in the bank, $50,000 in the bank in order to buy real estate. You can jump into real estate with little to almost no money, right? Real estate takes 3 things. It takes knowledge, it takes network, and it takes getting leads. But how do you do that? Well, you need the knowledge, you need time, or you need money, right? So as you're jumping in, you don't need money to get started. You can have time and you can learn how to do it and you can jump into this industry with nothing. And so that allowed me to go out and learn the strategy of wholesaling to generate cash, which then transitioned into me learning what creative finance was so I could actually acquire properties with little to no money down and start building that passive portfolio that impacted my life and gave me the freedom I wanted, which gave me the money to hire a team. It gave me the money to pay them well. It gave me the money to be able to take back and not focus on acquisitions and focus on training people. You know, it all starts with not needing a ton up front if you know the right strategies, if you know how to create active income. Creating that active income will then give you the possibility to start creative passive income, but you don't need much money in order to get started in real estate. The next thing is you can profit from your equity. You see, as that appreciation rises and you have that hedge against inflation, equity is created, and that equity that you create is yours to you how you want. You can refinance the money, pull out the equity, and guess what? It's tax-free because it's not capital gains. So you can leverage that equity. You can use that equity to buy bigger buildings. You can negotiate with the banks to help you buy more real estate, or you can sell that property if you're in a position and be able to capture the cash and move it into another investment. You see, being able to understand equity and the difference between what you owe and what the house is worth gives you leverage and gives you the benefits of being able to choose the direction and what you want to do with the money as you're buying real estate over time. The next major benefit here, and I want you guys to go back and check out the wealth triangle video, but another massive benefit is you get to create multiple sources of income. And I'm not just talking about rentals. You see, if you understand the wealth triangle and you understand that there's active income, there's passive income, and there's portfolio income, you can start to create 1 to 2 sources of income in each side of that triangle. You can say, you know what, I want rentals and I want seller finance homes. I'm gonna invest passively in some commercial deals and some syndications, and I'm gonna be focused on active income through flipping. Guess what? You just created multiple sources of income in one industry, and it doesn't take a whole lot of your focus because it's not multiple directions. It's one industry. You're focused on the same relationships. You're focused on the same ways to get deals, and that allows you to generate multiple flows of income. You see, as you create active income, you should be creating a pile of cash. Well, once you create that pile of cash, what do you use that cash for to start multiplying that cash? Do you buy rentals? Do you do seller financing? Do you invest it in commercial buildings passively? Do you do it actively? Are you looking to lend money to other investors? You see, as that money grows, there's a variety of sources that you can do to create passive income, and that passive income is where the true wealth is. So go back, understand the wealth triangle, go watch some of the other videos or check out the Inner Forge to learn more about how you can create multiple sources of income in your real estate career. Now, the next benefit is you get tax breaks. Listen, the government incentivizes people in certain ways. And the cool thing about being a real estate investor is the government, according to the tax code, loves investors. They incentivize people to become real estate investors. So they give us tax breaks. They have strategies and things in the tax code that benefit us as real estate investors, because being a real estate investor, and we're going to get to this in a second, impacts the economy like nothing else. All right. It's one of the best ways to impact the economy. So the government wants us to invest in real estate. They give us these benefits, and think of the tax code like a compensation plan for a salesman. If you can maximize that compensation plan and do what they're encouraging us to do, they will give us benefits for investing in this area. And guys, I want you to go meet with a tax strategist. Go meet with someone who can show you what all those benefits are for your specific situation, because this is a massive area for you to win. Guys, the difference between making 100 grand in California and making 100 grand in Texas, simply because of the tax things, is $13,000 more if you will live in Texas. Now, it might have changed depending on when you're watching this video, but guys, just based on Texas, you make more money living in Texas than you do in California. How much more if you understand exactly what the government wants us to do as investors and how they give us tax breaks? Go and meet with somebody so you can understand how that impacts you. The next thing is you can find real estate opportunities easier than other options. You see, when you buy real estate, you can buy real estate with equity. It's one of the few investments in the world that you can buy it at a discount to what the current price is. Instead of looking at a stock and saying, hey, it's now worth, $4, so I'll buy it at $4, hoping it goes up and maybe it goes down. No, you can buy a $100,000 house for $70,000. So you can buy it at 70 and instantly you have $30,000 in equity in that property. Real estate is one of the few properties that you can do. You see, when I got into it, I was thinking, man, how do you compete with all this technology in stocks and all these ways to make money? And real estate allowed me, as the little guy, to just get good at talking to sellers, to owners of these homes that have owned them forever, and be able to pick up the phone and have a conversation and find the houses that are distressed and talk to them. You see, real estate gives the power back to guys like me, to guys like you, and it allows us to win. Even though we're not big, huge companies, we can be the little guy running around and we can carve out a subset of properties and portfolios that cause us to live the life we want. And it doesn't have to be massive technology, all these tools, spending all this money. It's actually fairly easy compared to the other options to win. And this is a huge benefit to real estate for you guys and for me, because I know, yeah, I can get in, and it doesn't matter if I'm trying to carve out 10 or 100 properties. What's that out of however many homes that are in Grand Rapids or in Texas or in Houston or in Tampa. If I'm trying to buy 200 homes over the next 5 years, that's not that many compared to how many houses and how many people own homes today. And so it's easier to find those opportunities than it is other areas of investing. You get to build a team. You get to understand and create a community and build a power team around you and help each other. And lastly, which I saved to the end, it helps us feel significant. Why? Because we are impacting others. Most people I talk to, and I ask them what they want to do in life, most people want to help other people. They just don't know how. You see, in real estate, you get to help a variety of people. As a real estate investor, you impact more individuals than most other careers. One real estate deal pays the investor, pays the appraiser, pays the real estate agent, pays the title company. It helps the seller sell. It gives somebody a house that they're proud to own and buy. It gives people who are buying seller finance an opportunity to become a homeowner, right? Over time, it gives the contractors work so they can make money for their families. You see, being a real estate investor impacts a variety of people in a positive way. So if you want to be able to be an impact in your community and help individuals, real estate is the way to go. It's the thing to get into because it allows you to feel significant while making a lot of money. You see, the people who provide the most value in this world are the people who get paid the most. And real estate allows us to provide value to a variety of different people. And because we're providing value to all of these different people, we in turn get to make money and feel great doing it. Guys, if you understand the benefits of real estate investing, as I have understood the benefits of real estate investing, it gives us comfort that we're in the right industry. And it gives us the security that this is the vehicle that can change our life. And it's a vehicle that as I buy properties, I will be taken care of. And in turn, I will be able to take care of those I love and the community and be an impact, all the while making the money I need to accomplish my dreams and to live the life that I want to live, to focus on my health, to focus on my family, to focus on my hobbies, to focus on the things that I want to do. Real estate allows us to live that freedom life while contributing to society and making a whole bunch of money doing it if you do it right. So guys, go back, watch all of the benefits, see which ones you're taking advantage of and which ones you can get better at. And if you want to learn more, go to ronaldwalker.com, check out the link below, check out the Inner Forge with our internal resources, and start learning how you can invest in real estate, both actively, passively, and truly passively through a portfolio today. This has been a great time. Peace.